DG last week, and even when we talked to the DG last week, we said, okay, we need dry matter. So what are we going to do for dry matter?
Yeah.
Well, the first thing that came to our mind was paddy straw. And immediately, the DG said no. Paddy straws are already too loaded with fertilizer and pesticides.
Yeah.
I want it out of the system. Okay? So for the dairy cattle, that was out of the system. Then we talked about using the other foods, the other dry foods in pellet forms. And again, the same thing happened there. The same thing was, will the farmers pay to store the goods? Will they pay that extra money for to put up a proper, rodent-proof silage bin? They won't. In fact, when it comes down to this, your system, if it's an Australian system, you're talking about 2 ringgit and 75 cents a day to feed a cow, minimum.
Yeah.
And you're saying that's the savings. We don't believe that's the savings.
Yeah.
You see, because no matter how you put it, you're not taking into consideration the morbidity, right? You're not taking into consideration the mortalities. Okay? So what we had to do is we had to evolve. And so we evolved, and we're going to go into hydroponics. So with hydroponics, the big problem was wet matter, right? And the lack of dry matter. So to overcome the lack of dry matter, what we actually do is we do a 9-day cycle rather than a 7 or 6-day cycle. Okay. So to do that, it means that we have to have more space and more food in the system than you would do on a small set. So this doesn't work for somebody who's only got 50 cattle. Because if somebody's only got 50 cattle, they won't buy the 2 units. So the way that the DG wants to do it then is that there has to be a supply chain. Right? Now, but the thing is that the product you're talking about, we know the farmer in Australia who spent something like 20 years, had about 9 failed years of the crop failing every time he planted it, to get it to go right. Right? And now he's got it right, so now they're making the best of it. But now, I think it's the same company in Australia that's talking to me. They're also talking about the Japanese component and the Taiwanese component, which is seaweed. Is that correct?
Yes.
No, we do only concentrate only the leukena.
You're not putting any.
We don't. It's a pure leukena. If you have a time, just a few pictures, maybe.
You just get the screen up.
Okay.
Can you ask them to bring the screen up?
Yeah.
Bring in the projector.
So this is a very actually the leukena we did in Thailand for over 30 years.
Yes.
I think we use a lot for the cattle.
But the thing about Thailand was, Thailand's not like Malaysia. Thailand still has an open land policy. Malaysia, if the land is open, it's palm oil the next day.
Yeah, that's right. So we just try, because of the ASEAN FTA, it's no more frontiers for this feed. It's possible that, okay, they utilize the land on the Thai side, or even this project was on the Thai and Myanmar and Thai and Cambodia borders, where plenty of land available. So that's why we start these projects.
So the thing is that, what exactly is your price per 50 kg bag? Or
I have to say now, like the protein content of the pellet, we are talking about a pellet, which allows 17% CP. Yeah, we have a cost under $200
per
metric ton. Landed.
That's $200 US.
Yes, maximum.
Can you bring, ask